do this? How can I learn this? That was like... Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. Isn't it about time that I caught up with all the additional stuff that comes with an SB19 comeback? Hello, I'm missing out. Knock, 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 somebody let me in. So I want to start off by watching the dance practice because all of the elements eventually will come together and it's so fun to watch it in the correct order. So obviously when you watch the music video, you get to see the whole storytelling, you get to see the song presented in a somewhat glossy manner, and then when you watch a dance practice you get to see how intricate and whether any of the themes from the music video, like this is what I'm really curious about, how are they going to bring that genre, that theme, that storytelling to life through movement. This is why watching a dance practice is just like, you have to give it its importance, and I'm really looking forward to watching this. And then eventually, when I see it on a live stage, it's going to be all of the elements brought together, and I'll be able to see all of the amazing work that they've been doing, and I'm just so excited. So I had a few questions when I watched the music video for Damn, i.e. like, what is this going to be choreographed like? How are they going to do this on stage? And I'm sure part of that is going to be answered right here. One thing I want to say is I'm pretty sure that there is already a dance challenge for this, but because I'm only familiar with the music video, I can't quite say like what is going to be included in that dance practice. Like, what is the hook step? Like, we all know the Gento hook step, but for me right now, I don't know. What is it for Damn? But I think that is about to be answered in this as well. Enough talking from me. As always, let me hand over to our amazing boys and to the W3 team, and I can see this gorgeous studio. So good to see this again, and a very strong opening pose. And that's it. Can we watch this together, please? Oh, I love a delicate movement. If that's lit well on stage, that's going to look awesome. JC, what are you doing? This song is so sick. That beat. This song is so sick. I mean, I just don't understand. How can they do this? How can they, like, weave this magic over and over again? And it's got an element of what, and it's got an element of Gento, but it's not even remotely anything like them. Does whatever I just said make any sense? It doesn't, does it? But this is the magic of SB19. How do they do it again and again? I just don't get it. That opener from JC is so freaking sick. Like, he just does this with so much ease, and I love the way that he's like bouncing out from amongst them, like stood there. It just looks so fun, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Real strong opening. It's different. Lots of hand movements. I can't wait to watch Ken do this on a live stage. Now, son. Who does he think he is? Ken? I'm really trying not to pause after every single member, but I just have to. Okay, in this first video, I have to. Ken, the dancer, is back. Thank you for listening to our prayers, because it was about bloody time. He is just such an amazing mover, and especially for something like this where you need that swagger, he's got it. He was born with it. His voice is insane. Whoa! Whoa! Stell! Oh my god, I want to do this. How can I learn this? That was like... There were elements of belly dancing in that. I don't really know what to tell you. There was something Arabic about that. I love that we go from this like heavy hip-hop kind of thing to this like slight feminine movements. I kind of want him to lift up his shirt when he does that. This is crazy! Now I'm getting an element of like body invested in this. What is the inspiration? Oh. Whoa. Can I tell you, I feel like I'm listening to this song for the first time, because it's very rare that movement makes me feel this way, but I'm feeling the song so much more now that I'm watching the movement, because it's so strong, so well rehearsed. They are just such a unit, all of them together. Like, you'd think that watching a boy group, you'd be looking out for where the members are. And of course, to a certain element, I am, because they are making their ways to the front, so then we can focus on them. Really, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm constantly looking at what is the overall visual right here. What is this representing for me? And also, really interesting point, that in the music video, they are all playing distinct characters, okay? And they have different movements, they have different elements, they have different stories to tell, and I didn't expect for that to kind of seep through into the choreography. Really cleverly done, and I like that it kind of like really sticks out. It's not cheesy, but when the way that JC was moving was different to Ken, and then again was different to Stel and to Jar, and I just really love how that's happening. It feels really natural. Yeah, and by the way, I know now, this is it. W3 are sick. Love it, levels. I want Pablo to do a backflip. Whoa, look how tight that was. Justin, this is all sorts of gorgeous. This is such a fusion. What is happening? I love the additional sounds and the screaming. Absolutely amazing, and I'm getting a little teary-eyed. You know why? These are our little tiny boys that did go up. The same guys. Look at the growth right here. They were amazing back then, but when you consistently work at something, look at what you can achieve, and I'm just so happy for them. This is outstanding. This is way above what I was expecting, and that just goes to show the amazing team that they have right here in 1Z, right? This was so good. Look at Ken. Ken's different arms because he's just so swag. I love the hand movements. Yes. Yes. What is this going to be like at their concert? I wish I could wolf whistle like this. I swear, every single time I listen to this song, I just end up with my head in my hands because it's such a beast of a song that I feel like it just lifts, it rises and rises and rises, and right at the very end, it just absolutely explodes. What is this going to be like at their concert? On that opening day, what is going to happen in that place? I'm slightly frightened by this. And I think everybody else should be too. But isn't it amazing? Because imagine being another artist and you're watching this, and would this not just like amp you up to want to do your absolute best? They're not just doing it because they're showing off because they're so amazing. You want to level up to be like this because look how amazing it is. There's nothing that you can nitpick out of this and say it's not good. I absolutely adore that. And again, what I just want to say, what I said when I watched the music video, is that it's just so much more than the five of them. The focus is not on look at me, look how amazing the five of us are. Actually, we are always looking at the bigger picture. It is all about being this one big team. And they pull some really intricate formations right here, and then do some really delicate movements within those formations, and that just goes to show how tight-knit this group is, how well rehearsed this is, and how well choreographed it is. Hats off to you, J. Joseph, because this was insane. This was a fusion of all different styles, and there was no way I was expecting that. And it's interesting because when you see it with your eyes, you hear it in the music. So not only is Jay amazing at actually creating movement, he's obviously very good at picking up and listening to music and to sounds. For instance, any other choreographer picking that up might not have brought that out of the music. And this is the magic. When you have somebody like SB19 and you have W3 and you have J. Joseph, and when you bring them all together, this is what they can do. That was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. They don't half make it difficult for themselves, don't they? But the main thing that I will say is that we see a lot of artists out there, not naming any nationalities, that do killer choreography and they're killer dancers. But when you take it outside of the studio, outside of the music video, and you put it on a stage, they do sometimes struggle to perform it live. I'm not saying they're not amazing dancers, because they are, but when they have to then sing it live and dance, it doesn't always work. Now, SB19 do something really interesting in my opinion. They have impactful choreography, they have really key moments in their choreography, but they allow for movements and they allow for whomever is singing or rapping at that moment to have a breather or to have their moment. So I've said this about another piece of choreography. I can't remember what song it was. It wasn't that long ago. Maybe it was Moonlight. But they go from like formation to formation to formation. So that moment of like traveling between those, they then have the opportunity to actually perform it live. So let's not forget, this is just one part of it. They're going to have to sing this live. They'll have a hand mic in their hands. They'll be wearing costume. All of that needs to be taken into account. The dance is amazing. Good job. That's not enough. All of it needs to be amazing, because otherwise you're leaving a loophole for something to go wrong. That's the truth. And we just know that this has been practiced to death. Practice will not fail you. And I'm trying to look on the walls. Do they have their little marker on there to say how many times they practice this? But really, absolutely stunning piece of choreography. And yeah, I loved every single section. I mean, wow. Can I watch some of that again, though? I think the bit that really took me by surprise was for sure Stell's little solo bit that he comes into. I'm just thinking, what is this going to be like in costume? And I really cannot stop this without just saying Pablo is a beast. The way that he writes and the way that he puts things together, like I said to you, when I first heard it, and I was very new to P-pop at that time, very new to SB19, I was like, this could be like 3 different songs. How is it that then it works when it's all together. It's because of Pablo. It's because of that lyric writing, that storytelling. And again, really, this is a lot of different elements put together. And sometimes when you throw everything at something, it can be messy. It can not translate very well to the audience. But it just doesn't happen with SB19, does it? Like, it just doesn't happen. They're just ultra special. Oh my gosh. And then there was another bit right here. Was it after this? I'm just trying to guess now. Oh, yeah, wait. I think it was here. Yeah. I was trying to see what Jar was wearing. Love it. Those arms. I mean, the arms are just so elegant, and it just suddenly made me think of like pageants, and I don't know, there were just so many different styles that have been incorporated into this. My mind is utterly blown. And yeah, it's quite rare. A song will make me feel this way because I'm very sensitive to sound, but when I watch something, very rarely does a piece of movement move me. Does that make sense? And I'm moved. Wow. Please can you talk to me about the dance practice? Drop me a comment below. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.